Hey guys, welcome back. It's your boy Sir Drink Salon, and today you tuned in to Laugh It Up. Special get shit done today. Laugh It Up. Though the morning's already gone, slept really well. I think we've talked about this before. We've been doing like almost 800 videos. We're in the 790s. It's like we're definitely getting up there. Just getting up and getting doing the thing. I think one thing I heard recently was a description of, I can't remember if it was ADD or ADHD. I know it's the spectrum type stuff. But same thing with dealing with autism, or the issues in relation, where everyone thinks that some kids are just doing it because they want to, or they they can't help themselves. They should be able to do what you can do and all that fun stuff. And as somebody related, I'm pretty sure it was ADD, to erectile dysfunction. It's where you can't get it up, and you can't focus, or you're focused on something, you can't focus on something else, and there's nothing you can do about it. It literally is, and I just found that kind of like, I can't, and it's the same thing for hyperfocus or lack of focus, your attention deficit. It's like somebody's supposed to be able to keep attention, and you literally cannot. Everyone's like, oh, of course you can. A lot of times when you get older, you kind of develop this pattern that requires other stimulation, and you find those stimulations that allow you to work better in society, but you're still loss of focus. We're focusing over much on one thing, and literally that's nothing you can do about it. I think the guy described it a bit better, and it's like erectile dysfunction of the brain. And I was like, yeah, you can't force it. You can't force yourself to get, when that happens. And there can be stuff that normally would attract you, or that does attract you, does get you kind of going, oh, she's, but it doesn't physically affect you. Like, you can't do anything about it. And with the ADD, just an attention issue, it's, your brain just does not give you the go-go juice. The blood doesn't rush to your head, literally. So when people say it's like there's like, oh, you're just not paying attention, that's not exactly true. Well, it is, you're not paying attention, but it's not that you don't want to. A lot of people will say that's like, they're just playing around, they don't want to. There are kids that, they don't want to, that's fine. But there are literally kids that like lose total focus, and it's, I don't know, I think it's frustrating whenever you have people yelling at kids, And then the thing is, there are some kids that are just like little jerks. But to have it happen so often, and to have a teacher who is trained in teaching, and to have a student that keeps responding the same way, almost habitually, kids get tired of doing the same things over and over and over again. A lot of times anyway, I've found. And, causation, correlation, I get it. It's not always true. The thing is, it's not always true for every kid. That's why there's a spectrum. And people suggest that that you have to act a certain way, and another person had mentioned that, like, when they got older, they found hobbies that kind of stimulated them, that they could, if they found that they were having the issue, they could concentrate on it for a little bit, and it would kind of help them with a bit more focus. But it took years of training and them finding it themselves. So it's always kind of frustrating whenever, like, I'm dealing with, like, my stepson, and having, like, when he was younger, and having to kind of figure out, one, how people would treat him and how he would kind of respond to it, and how frustrated I would get in being like, why are you responding this way, or why are you reacting to him this way, and it's frustrating. But I don't know, I think the best thing to do is just, like, you just have to find ways to connect with people, and it's just hard. It's not one way. You can't just scream, "Hey, you," and catch the person you're looking for. You can't even say their name in a crowded room, because, like, 2 or 3 people are going to think they heard their name, or they did, because it's the same name. So, I don't know. Communication is difficult. That's why we have a lot of people working on that. Good, smart people working on that. Anyway, speaking of health and all that fun stuff, I got vitamin D and zinc, blackberry and lemon and rosemary, cloud water, organic sparkling water beverage with immunity support. Yeah, we like that. Cloud water. Still listen to Peyton and Cam. Cam doesn't believe in how rain works. If any of y'all know. It sucks is that I don't remember the name of but they have, like, group names and stuff. The Basement Boys, or is it Ryan and Tony? I can't remember what they're called. But, like, if you're ever on like Reel or TikTok or whatever they do, these little cuts from podcasts, like the dad puns and charades from Yeah Mad. So, those things kind of pop up. I don't know if y'all see those, the algorithm and all that. At 20 calories, and it's pretty much zeros all the way down. Though it says 5 grams of sugar, so what if that's naturally occurring or not? Oh, you're gonna be a bastard. There we go. Now, as y'all know, blackberry and lemon, I don't know how that's gonna be. I can smell that from here. Well, that's a fresh off the vine blackberry smell, No, lemon doesn't help, but I like the blackberry smell. From further away, you can kind of catch it. And by the way, we all have our nice bestest of buddies, the fur child of the wild, Gin, behind me. He really, really wanted to go with me today, since I'd been home most of the day. He really, really wanted to tag along, and he sees me leave every morning, and I don't really get to take him anywhere, because by the time I get home, it's 5 o'clock. And the sun is starting to go down. Well, not yet as much around then, but close. Oh no, I have a yellow light. Little arrow. I have a yellow arrow, which means y'all can suck it. Oh, they look busy. I thought about getting the oil changed. It's not quite there yet. Today was going to be a busy day. So I did a lot of housework, whereas I probably could have done some other stuff. I'm trying keeping myself from doing this. It's not bad. Very light. It's more of a smell, odor than a taste. I'll stop. Yeah, it's not bad. That's like I said, it's very, very light. The flavor is very light. It doesn't really hit the tongue as much. I think it's more of a smell. Like if I were to do this, there is a flavor, like you're just drinking like, and the carbonation is so light. It is very, very light, because I'm like, where are you going to get organic carbonation? So I'm sure you can. Not sure how I really feel about that. It's not bad. It's not great. But it's very chill. I would almost see this in like a hydration drink. Add a little of flavor. Take out the carbonation. I wonder what the point of the drink is. It says for immunity. Like, I'll have to read that when we stop. But I found like a couple flavors for this. And I thought, you know what? Let's give it a shot and see what we think. And like so far, it's a nice kind of a lightly flavored sparkling water. It's a very, like I said, like as I've said over and over again, a very light sparkling water. Just a little hint of carbonation and a hint of pretty much everything else. But it also says like with 100% of your recommended daily intake of vitamin D and zinc, cloud water, immunity was created to provide daily immune support when you need it the most. Cloud water is your ticket back to you. And I'm like, is it like back to you, Johnny, or back to you as yourself, as a healthy self? Because I don't want to get back to me. I'm not exactly in the which me, which time period me. Which reality me? Ooh, Ross tricks in a Honda. Ooh, a Honda. Ooh, don't like a Honda. Alright, I'm gonna drop off the trash. But first, let's grade this. Honestly, the flavor's not all that great. I want to give it a 3. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 6. Keep it in line. It's a bit higher on the 5 scale than I would expect, but I kind of want to give it a 2 and a 6. Let's give it a 2 and a 6. It's good. I would actually probably get this again, maybe. It's not that bad, but honestly, I'd probably get other things first. But if this was here, I definitely would give it a shot. Just not a fan of that flavor as much, but it's pretty good. I mean, it actually is pretty decent. I think maybe I'm giving a bit more. It probably should be like a 2 and a 5, but I'm gonna give it a 2 and a 6. It's healthy. Anyway. As always, I'm sure drinks a lot, and I'm wishing you health, wealth, and love with enough time and gusto to enjoy it all down to the last drop. You guys take care. Let me know if you guys have tried this. Hopefully I'm not disturbing your busy day, or I'm just part of your busy day. You're just playing me in the background. Thank you so much for joining the channel. Thank you for liking and subscribing. If you haven't, hey, that's cool. No big deal. I'm going to keep doing videos anyway, but if you want to get notifications, it might help. Yeah. Anyway, thanks, guys. I'll catch you later.